Alright, abusia imo bibia kwaba na yemfa mbra mega TV yasoye. In fact, yemfa encha sonko emfiri yasoye emfa ma obibia. Madika ka cho se kurum ha yewo finest politicians ewo kurum ha. Yewo mo dwon man no. In fact, and yewo mo omunso mudi omu yefunu enenam. And I can boldly tell you, say MPP as a political party is one of them. Solomon Owusu, a director of communications at the Yura Alamko Dichiramantin, ne United Party Plus. Now, we debia and semi the Bamontin so, and in semi Okam. In fact, Ayana analysis a top notch or touchy issues with facts or touchy issues with what a year. Mumfanchem in-depth analysis. Omo hu die eko. Wakasa edia fakulusak a year strike ehum. Afi so Ghana economy any MPP for janda mamudi nam kuruma. Efa a year the cocoa farmers any other relations matters related to that. Meso so be jimre nyako kuti ura Solomon Owusu and some of the two double kupi ewo power 979 year jabo asidwodi yanko kuti ne koba na kaina beto aso mesro so document betum na wa like this very video na wa share na for etimi eni bia hwe sansa o yene sa ebeboa ama bibia na ye the content to honoma onso bitimi eni bia hwe na wa share na ekoba Uncle Kwesi Pratt Jr. so at the Sembi Abba latest news on Iran, Israel, US war.
Ekrumwano ya na ye politicians and kind current in a manual busy basa. It's as you can't give what you don't have.
Of course, yeah.
Anna to say the maybe senior Kofoka or the workers pretend to work, employers pretend to pay.
Ostriches.
Okay, ministry was here. Okasa open one file. One file bribe one tattoo a year 2 weeks. A year 1 month. But I know Muri say so far now you could see na enkebe was a private sector man. I'm managing my economy. A more by no one knows where to Afibiano or declare ne profiter a mambe kwa 25% as corporate tax. Now Babe can't buy no photo. What we be a treatremo at the ama the civil servant. Sanity. Offer a budgeter. Budgeted that will be a 90% equal aketia any interest payment. She can't you grow now, the idea no. And without your improvement in your conditions of service, like as a Sikana, Yedu Krumano, Yedia Manasa. Meanwhile, I buy my phone in a base 650,000. What it means is they say, yes, I agree. Obia Oya Grabia, no set yet to me, ma, Nasetinam, no one hand. If there will be a walk, Juma, said in the bus school fees close to Wintia, and I didn't know the Bayajuma. Obi ane danka ontumi ntwa ye no adwene be but also omo so a eye adwuma ne ti ase se adwuma ne sika ne ngofiri ba bia ma o je omo ye no ne be ma economy na expand ne etumi di sika ne bia be de abetu omo ka ya hwe time omo ye negotiations close like abie we first negotiation was 2019
yeah
ye be election to omo ko ya essence ye kromu a ye bibia ye election the politician, the moment you bet to about man, the nothing, and it's a word in next election. And then how we would develop a man, to your mind, your mind can't go out to baby. To a woman got tenacia. Now, or my cottage in your maybe a two. Now, what did you to me? Sir, leadership of this union, you're more political than anybody, or more bottom no more food. Or more got you to me, Nasa, a bank as a master, I didn't know two minutes. When you see this guy, Nemo, more than you saw to Mono, so to more out. No more dilly dalia, no more holding on. Either than that, added alcohol negotiation in 2019. Now you're in 2022. What's our call back? Equity negotiation, the same things. What you have to yamfa ma 2024 election year no was akwakoji the same thing atum na ene wo se afi na wo ko strike last year some ko strike.
Yeah, sure.
I don't take them serious. Here over kaya TUC as a body. 2024 yen nyina nim say galamsey say yensu a oban na sorry. Ah omo ankasa be assure ye say a deputy say somewhere November omo ko demonstration. E duro no ma fragadam. Leadership ya na omonya secretary bi no obegina no strike no ma twom. Ghana Rights and Nurses and Midwives Association. So kind last year. Omo ko strike. I didn't ko strike. Omo ni abanda da no oraba omiane Ekufuado ekoji tumu.
Yeah.
Say ye be mam certain conditions of service. Omo ji tumu here. Omo nim say that election year nti no. Ana omo say that ma one arm of the Ghana Rights Union no. E say that the assembly court court.
Yeah.
What be that? Say union a member of the body a mono increment and improvement the babu amono na ba kwa tam kokko say the empene so no mo say that the assembly court na court abai SSI ya no ma kokko ta ko isa case refri abai foforo betua sanse munu we ya na ye didi ho am and it is the same thing with closer.
Yeah.
One of the corrupt institutions we have bodies union closer. I have
corrupt you say.
Oh, I be warm cases a court. We can't be sure. Members of the group itself. Any leadership on the court. She say one. Or more can do so. Mutuano Crano. Or Mutu ko easy can do without reference to. But maybe I must be a malady of project.
Yeah.
Tegone aqua. Omo di oma court aqua say. Omo hotel be a auditorium. In Nipakomwa. Omo diska. Omo to be in your account. Emma Omo hedge a pension trust. That union no.
Is it Kromo TV station?
No, a new mobile brain
TV.
Kobusa and Wonsam. So a charity begins
at home.
Yamunyo Mayi. And Sana, what is Sobono, Aquacobo, Abano, our day. What is because Macasa Abana dear. Oko Bona, minister as well done as well. I don't know what did you mean. I not pay the fridge, my ma, and any chair. If you were, what was that? Fuel a short term minister, they are short to that. So, my peninsula when this one, oh, my Benny, what did you mean?
Yeah.
I can't gather last bread. I bet child the woman. By yen and the dear turning the fortunes of a minor. That is where the fee say I was say you could strike be braino. Entire achieve the much needed resource.
Yeah.
Your leadership and your corrupt town. What cast my bench through? But a lot of the people are compromised. And your bench room. Well, you won't say, being come we there, you're call of the strike. But the ordinary man now, or take the cross. You closer member no. That one ya so fast so. Ebio a strike we ankasa no. O ma breach o ma nemra. O kind the labor action is so clear. Access 51. Say answer na obekwa yi no. Also we put in writing. The Common Labor Commission ne your friend say aban. From what I'm hearing from Labor Commission no. Also munyan receive any official communication from your friend say closer. Anamako. But bida is me no. Abo grants waka and so we. Montera see anybody we are. Abai must be truthful to them. On chira o mo figures o. And anu ani eka kokwa asem no. Because bibi chira wa. Won say ekoba ya reality na don. And okra ne ka di o.
Yeah.
Oka obetime nya obi enya nkofo there. That's fine. Obi betwa ka say abranche kra ba ana ade na won kasa ntia ban. I don't have a problem say aban ye de nya meba betena ma bodachi because enyo o ma bani ma ama wan fa ne sika amba so de bibu o man no eye to na meba ese mama minsuo be di ga tua mo tua to no
yeah
na ya gigi says ke nyina ne de ama ne se hwesu yi na akodi ya na mema betena na me praise you. I won't do that. Me mbutleke but de ye no kren so no na no kren ti aban hia omo never figures rich said this is where the country is. The only way say mo hon so the only one between meet you omo say ye be kwa kobo besia na ye kobo besia de betua lo e betuaka na ne obede no betuaka e yo man ne ye kikire na mo ye momodian na abre ne ye mba yo manim ne ye nte kro no sem so wo kromu a esan se one project ebia kwan ya de bia meka tema motorway kwan hwe de wa akwabana ne si bi inflative figure ya kwan kakra we ya kwa hebo o mo de atoso sika no ke sewiye ana omo dwene oman ne ho yi a ye benya bi kura de beto foto mu a close up fo yi edwa enti de bia ye konsuo gu kantem sika ne benwunu na yentumi agede amfa nhwe wakese ne so ati wona ankasa susu e de omo ban anya omo na boama ministers ne appointees ne wiae samo so bo ama nako ti uwie na sedi nyina nwunu kwa na wasa ba be gina oman na anim se yenye dai yentu oketua mu a how would you get it mwana mubwa emeye fansasi enti adan ya o se ka ban sisima munye because yeti omo ni abre omo pay increment ni se da ne da brabomu asitre mu no emu adin wo ha o tenkran kwa de west obi aba o ye adwuma ministries na ketua se okọ ya da ede ma no ye gi 2 years advance and a single room e wo nkra ha wanya ne fo kra 1000 cities now ya ban out it is adio ma we hu a na hwe na manfo ye so chenyu omo e number say bi ne de gi obi 1000 na fiebra for tietie wo mo a eni da aha na o sa ban bem na wa ba ma the private sector wo no ma collaborate ni esisi da makato se ni ma ho ne yi nyina no ye mbigi se be clear ho na ye sisi abronsa na nyipa na wo krom ala dunum no yan clear ho kokomlemle ho eda papa bi ani ho sukura ni tuba ni Israel edi eda na ho Russia groba wana ko se da papa be de ho and also the primary so sa no kre we omo tete ho politicians omo dumenka na omo hwe na fi na ni party fi mu yare ntide bia be kokolebu ni ayi enipa wusa nkra ye wi anya ba be tena se obi na ye na drabere wa bi otiri ba bia sabi won ka bi hyem no na ye de ni akwakosi so meanwhile utifim Sunday when the policies are was set closer for a money come. Either than that, the more year to a it will still not solve that basic at all. Say a transport here. Basano pa sa closer kinino obekwa ko rashika ne yakwa giri sika kese Africa so na eba ye fare be si malam junction ne yesi no na ya san so pai kanesi no wasafu bio ye du kanesi a ne yesi no ne ya sa wa pai bio tudu tinipa na kwanya na wose ko tua be se 20 cities no obewie no tua 50 cities emo abe na de abo closer giti sa minister no anasa ban ma solve the transportation problem oti baby also nya nsuo num Ghana water ye nya nsuo ba ye fie no ye ntua more than omo ye ntua kese te se wo mo a eto nsuo wo ye friend say tank wo no what's all that problem to kakra bi obenya bia no ne ho hehia no na ye kwai that is not a solution that's not a solution.
Still looking for a solution. No, another scare air so yeah fuel oil no any projections are OMC's near Kumak for yes Thursday they are waiting for the price window. Na I want say amount for shall say cry holding in anticipation of a hike in the commodity. Said they be on to me at the Ajebona Ebebano. Already the opposition is predicting say a be hit 17 cedis a gallon. Meaning so almost wish for the nation and no but said the Okonisi Koso against Iran no. Your fears no justified. See, I'm still on you.
Justified. Sir.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't need Trump akasa.
Sir. You see, and Tokwana will do is here. Yeah. The two of the matter is Iranian army is gone. And yeah, assurance and a nipa area say air free Trump. In general, Okakasa or Republican convention as no. Yeah. Immediately, world market price I drop it to 90. Area say here assurance. Okwa no say war no it's done, it's over. I am confused deliberately omo hodi ana omo businessmen take advantage of it. Either than that straight off Muzo, what's the percentage of fuel left out? Only 20%. And what about 80%? Not just no credit. Ebio yenya to Ghana. May I keep telling people say but another politician only beat him. Ada ye ntu akudo kromara ye ntu biwa ye tu e die kra no se de nyame asese nkane bo okosoro na mboa se okosoro ye ne benefit and it is our said ne bo be ko wiem a when for na be ba na ye hwe ba be to so ye de be die enya kushi na de kushi ngofo no because without this crisis no na unya sika na eba beto so no ti say crisis aba unim say crisis nti da akoso ti the windfall say ye nioma ye enenye say kwabranya kotere e dey ye nya 160,000 barrel kra no aba betro 120,000 barrel no age di aka hire botomu a why must we be worried? By the way, crude you told Nigeria no and I said Dangote refinery na Nigeria okofa Strait of Hormuz
there be
Ghana to Nigeria or Fampuano, I want to say, Obi Ku Iran, I should be concerned. Angola offers Strait of Hormuz. Congo offers Strait of Hormuz. What they ever say, you see a touch it.
Yeah.
Sudan offers Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, well, a lot of places, Libya does not go through Strait of Hormuz. And the Italian also say, ya mano ye sa komak fone omu baba ya no ma brimane so na ba answer ya to boy we will resist. Saji when be before be ya Russia Ukraine. E be Russia and Ukraine war. Na mono ma say economy mutumi twa 60 billion or Bank of Ghana. Na ma che na mo di akwa akosesa. Dollar war system nim na amount man ho akere no. And nti no ya mother ye say look, the Ghanaian must resist it. Ya mother ye say poverty is part of our life. Ani o maya Ghana ni sorry a ye ka bibia so ye de ye mane tumi na omo asika no e omo ye die tax ye
Debbie
and no Komako whatever they must stop what they are doing. But I can tell you so say by weekend now your price has go back to where it is because there is no fight going on at the moment. The Iranian power no e conform and I want our army warships best 52 has been destroyed. Airspace, you know. So Americans and Israelis they bomb at will. Communication now they are not even able to communicate. So what they will be in a womb. The can say and Andra Ebesiano pay the amount of attack on facilities baby yes toy drones no.
Yeah.
Incredible. I kept saying say Iranians you know they allowed themselves security no was compromised. And yet technology who be say we are seeing say America for sophisticated no. They were able to infiltrate into the Iranian army. Yeah. And this is no real time information. Someone who say Nippon no information no baby obe free be na bomboko.
Yeah.
Or you part of the IRGC Iranian Revolution gas no or kahon and onim baby facilities in yawo etu onyama coordinates e wiase say coordinates aya yati.
Yeah.
O the on send GPS ma obi obe so to drone ba or be guided drone no. Yeah. And then yes dark shades na timi who is security for na obi asha dark shades no put about time so you serious for enemy who does this obi so on fan na there or your macho who told you say the macho na go yeah direct drone about be clear for say and it is that drone no any na ketili what is outstanding kabana kwan go be see fire and they said the Americans do not accept the new supreme leader mojaba no and who say father go and you know and that's why there is no war. Yeah. So here and it took a tail early. But you see, it tells you say your politics not digital. I said okay. The very first day that Saturday America Israel striking may count to no less than 70 MPs, communicators, those so-called experts Omunyatro say the distance from Accra to Kiev is shorter than the distance from Accra to Tehran. And Tehran will be a man because of this crude because and another person who said Omoka say oh we do 17 cities. Now what memo aba ye to aba wi a the aka nation building. You be come back akoye politics in 2028 where I will be taking on Sanja Nanja and the party.
That's it.
With superior policy say we mu kasem be ni say ya de efisi ni say ya say the politics no most of mo be fa bankasim na kodu kuma say ya de say be fa nkoko the efisi fa nkoko is shorter than your man kasim na ya kirechirem now you don't wish evil. You don't wish that it's so bad. Omo kasem no kra wie ya omo ye say omo wish bad yana and the oil price world market about 90. Endro apart from kasa no edu 90. I can tell you say endro echiade koda 80, 70. Ana ewiase G7 ni nyina so asaba say now they are going to open their reserves. Yeah. because Amando do no more reserves say better take 1 year 2 years to a movie obu biemu. Why would there be any pressure on what you are doing? Because they know say the war there will not last. A short
So you are not expecting, say, in the coming days, fuel the cost road?
No. I don't expect
any increase beyond will be artificially created.
Absolutely, and that the Comac must be because one more time oil. Crude no more.
Yeah.
Yes, also 5 weeks. Say 5 weeks and yeah, and
Debbie.
So what basis must it go up?
All right.
On what basis? And it won't be a 2 foot on go be any.
Okay.
We are wide awake. Those politics now, more better to know will be resistant with the last bloodiness.
But according to Comax, it's not binding on the OMC. Say, I mean, more being hoarding, anticipation of an increase.
A business decision.
Or no, good. A business
I don't have a problem. I know better about yes, baby. Here, who anticipate? Say your friend is saying, Ebekosro. Any business decision. But omu near, and until I made to me watch you say, the word take it or leave it. When America coughs, everyone catches cold.
Yeah.
The world is hoping and waiting on Trump. Now Trump, Ekasandrano, all of a sudden, I didn't capture 110, about 90. And it's will be our Quaco. You must think twice. Now France, not hitherto, was not going in Toquano. France is saying, or no, the warships, or no grade Quaco straight of Mozo. No one making sure so more a bad guide versus in. What is even going to happen? They say, a whole establish here, which I don't think will be long, no. Oil, a bit busso. Because who's a catch it? After you release or a vessel sitting now, Bob Raffia, yes, sir. Russia is also negotiating very fast with EU.
Yeah.
Say almost sanctions. And I met Trump say they are likely to lift the sanctions. Because Russia is a big player in the oil sector. Now guess what? Americans and all the Iran, everybody got confess. One go Venezuela.
Yeah.
Okochi Maduro. You see, if you don't understand all this, Venezuela is the world's largest reserve when it comes to crude.
Oil, yeah.
303 billion. Watching necessary omu take place or more oil. So they can also increase their production there. But above all, Ghana, oil producing country. Toy no no see ye say me say run it.
Yeah, sure. Toy is back.
A branch dey born homody. Yen hye nim krane. Na akade bia wo hia no. Yen tumi ma yen process me my belief is I don't believe just ye crude no call out. Was say ye processing one ye nya bitumen wo, ye nya plastic wo, ye nya fertilizer wo, ye nya die bia ye byproduct of crude. Yeah, turn ha. Now where we are, they will come back anyway. Yeah, who gets
I'll say Tama Oil Refinery says preparations are underway to increase its production capacity.
Absolutely.
As part of efforts to boost operations at the facility.
Fantastic.
Currently working to transition its processing capacity from 28,000 barrels a day to 45,000 barrels.
That is what we want to hear. That is what we want to hear. Where you're progressive. You see, send your boo my own.
Yeah.
Will you take advantage of problems? How they solve a problem?
All right.
Send your boo mine.
Sanja Nanja, take it away, honorable.
Yo, even just starting from where?
Solo
you no say. You see, who take a problem? Now, who they find a solution? Even in human life, who be a business minded.
Yeah.
Pano. Or trawa no I say ebi am community am team problem bena yeah no I dey no solution so whenever there is a problem there must be somebody to find solution and you fair say any po and you know I think so have said all I want say this time round MPP is trying to do politics of equalization. Say, omu faili yentino, and this must also failed. Forgetting, say, when you wish your government failed, it means you want the state to also fail.
Absolutely.
Say, and ne, say, fuel boko 23 cities. Say, a call 2022 noa. Minu nyina na ehun chie
nyina na ekoto
that time no me di Land Cruiser Kwesi ona me call table a na me come constituency na me bu fuel 3,000
wow
asana matimi a fill tank no that time MPP was in power Obi or MPP Nino, he was also buying the same.
Yeah.
And then fuel abba former because filling station less than 2,000. My tank is full. No, MPP members are also buying the same way.
Yeah.
So why should you be praying, say?
Enkosro.
And so MPP communicators are. Nyamu Kenyana say, hey, Iran, US, Iran, Middle East. Ntokwalintino. As if said they are happy, say, Ntokwano be koso. Emma and Eddie Ahunchre. So Ahunchre so bad, everybody has half an you know. I was also ready. So, but I know, say, with a near Masane Econo, you bet assure you say you were 5 weeks at least fuel reserve. And do say 5 weeks no. Send your okay ya. Obi a new kwanzo catch you say men hodo. Na say 5 weeks ni beso. Na one hodo. Na de na perform. E chain. Time na okoto no na. E ho no be hu. Because near aka yam from by nyina say okunu twa nenena. Believe me, they are going to release all.
Yeah.
And eba na eba bebu a. Look, recently by cement somewhere last year by January, February, March we bought a bag of cement 140 Ghana cedis, 150 depending on your location. And the woman 1 week be about from him. Nyomudi can hear order no. Because I didn't have a form, it came down to 110. And also if you wholesale no coffee no, now it was 120. And you also turn 145 and now 150 now. Now me am coffee in 90 cedis no. Me ba me turn 110.
Why?
So, and you know, the best Ghanaians, we should be patriotic enough. Ghanaian businessmen and women should be patriotic enough. Say, we shouldn't be taking advantage of every situation. Say, it all in the name of money. Sikani ade coin. And now, your sister near chain. I said, close strike here. Can watch a close member may also need some services somewhere. Sure. Because me can ebinim ko so mo koye o land documents ni niama ebia close sack ni afi na wanya sika wo so ato asase. It doesn't mean say wo no a wo close sack ni ntina wa ko strike no wo ko assembly ho so koye adwuma obenya obi wo ha ma na ya ama. So whatever we do in the system is a chain and the system is running. Once a point of the chain is breaking no yenyina ebe affect yenyina. So every Ghanaian, every citizen, no matter adwuma bi a wo ye no, it will impact e won sunsan so ma yenyina. Enti ade bi a obey no kan hu say I say doctor for so ma strike. Now doctor was strike. No nua bi ti e bi a amanten. No oyare or kon say doctor for akon strike. Obewu. So there's nothing obeya obeka say impact no. It's just going to affect some people who their own fa. It will go round and come back. But I'm very sure say the evil wishes for this country Ghana nyame omo susu ye no Ghana is back and Ghana is working again and Ghana will continue to work. And you know, be all game say, I do entino, ye bompire and say, ye near say, fuel no ye shessen ye John Mamma ne, now buying on be ye because Iran ne, US, ewo kuntino, ye shen ye John. Something will be done. Right. We don't even hope that this war travel far. But if it is traveling far, I'm very sure John Mama and his team, the NDC, will manage the situation better than what NDC MPP did from 2017 to especially 2021 to 2024. Ghana for Hunchi and you want us to go back into Sa Hunchenuana? No. So the best every Ghanaian, which I say, we are Obia Udo Omaya, and some say no, you don't pray for it to happen.
Right.
So we want to be more so any year.
Maybe.
I dream Bonnie.
Of course. Irresponsible opposition. But yeah, we am say yeah, enough time for this. But just a brief comment on it. The SIM re-registration. The cabinet has approved it, and Sam George is here and chair obey re-registration of our SIMs because the first one MPPS was so much fraud.
It has been corrupted.
It's been corrupted. Why do you say so, Sanja?
It has
Why
been
is your SIM not working?
The SIMs are working, but and then I mean not to look at the fraud in the system, and the fraud is the fraudsters are using this same SIM card.
But telco chamber for when say re-registration does not erase fraud.
Yes,
I know.
You see, we have to find. I agree, say it doesn't erase fraud. Okay. But the question, since when I'm the question, they should make the registration very simple, but robust.
Next week, I will talk some more. So no, just 30 seconds.
And it is some judge what banner or bano Esla ye bibi anya run up and let's deal with the matters. Now SIM registration we know or say a biometric features you pick it. Is the only way you can avail your friend says come no and it say over pick will be biometric features. The other one go for bypass and until still and go for to be defrauded and untia it is the no there is no problem you.
Abusia enti ensem no ene yakọ akwakuti ediaba no enti wuti ensem ni ya na chese sebe nya do medika ka chese owura Solomon no Owusu de eba no brilliant analysis eba no say yindi Ghana honkomo na yen talk about Ghana with fata owura Solomon no Owusu number 1 and I've told you on countless occasions say MPP die omo failure dada but NDC so failure ye di owura lam kwadwo chamantin ene beba say NDC e failure ye di owura alam kwadwo chamantin ene de ne beba yenche ho no yenko na yenkuti Kwesi Pratt Junior enso a veteran journalist. In fact we were being a journalism ban history any pan-Africanism. In fact or experts the bekoni kwa kuti sembi odi atudwa afa Israel and Iran versus US omo ntawa omo conflict any omo war na ade I'm a fresh update on that end. We're digging into details. We're kicking Simbi at the for US buying, especially Donald Trump every anymore. In fact, and Sunday what can be papa and meso. So we'll be nadaji now what jembre. Now we see Sansema Kwesi Pratt Junior Ekai Uti no kwa. In fact, no any co panelist so honum. Now Uti in semna one kasa obi hu sampa. This is issues at hand, and this is the issue we need to hear in this country on our daily politics at the BIA. Yanko TV, Yakobe Betos.
Man penino. It kind. I say Canada, on Canada.
No, AYÄKA.
I say Canada ni na person Jika America. Na Canada no be 52nd state of the United States of America. Hey. I said, what in penny sempe? Or Kwaji Canada nafa edi abeka America. Enu ye kan ya yegusu kra kan ye nwie yi wo yegusu kan didindi se na nia brise Canada no beji. Enya no pe. O hwe ya o si Greenland so beji.
Obeji.
Na Greenland no so mo ntonma no. Na so mo ntonma no a o beba America sudafo akofa enu yegusu kan enu so yenwie yo kwame yenwie yegusu kan afi papa yi oti ho o si o omo Cuba Or say the foreign minister or Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
Secretary of State. Or the foreign minister now. Ono na ese the president of Cuba. And also one some baby yen can we AYEKA. Papa itiwa was a Christopher Mo Nigeria. And Kremofonu sisi won. Otuasha Nigeria so could jai bomb be a go basa. Anua ansuno Syria. Was Syria so make ho. We are cutting time one with Syria holding ding anu yan kan wie o igusuka. Papa I na dream bi mu say abanya ya to abayi won e wo France, Germany and Britain. Ompe sa aban yensa no. Enti or sponsor far right movements in political parties no. To take over in France, Britain, and if anything, Germany. And also ansuno was sign ako tuashe Yemen ko bombu Yemen bubro. If he's a new in American because me Kaiser port to be so baby and also so open. No Panama Canal. Was he no so open or koji o man baako o man penin baako fa komodi yakuduni na da penetwam mi fa Venezuela kra de mai Venezuela oso mi npo man penin no
Makwachi no
anu akwachi no de ko America okwachi no ko America wie ya onnoa sisi ano president no kwachi no ko America no the vice president no pe opposition for na say kwato aba yesisi won ti a na ne abre dindindi of Venezuela so wo mukra leader no kra de wa bon Osmo bon. She doesn't have the respect of the people of Venezuela. Inti president na ya kwachi no the vice president and on Bayaduma. Na kwami Venezuela ho no ba ku bia wa ya ya dream obi adwin ho ntiase.
Yeah, no.
O see Venezuela omo fango omo oil pa. No see obiara company bia opese okọ Venezuela kutu fango no. Enko Venezuela brane ho. Hey, also Venezuela about they don't mind them crowd. Opese kutu fango Venezuela about the brane ho. Nti ogusu yo na afede akọpẹ we die kaya ntokwa pa no akọpẹ oni Israel omo akotaki Iran na we second time omo akotaki Iran in 1 year ana omo akotaki Iran Iran for omo supreme leader omokuno first day na omokuno na ya yewo Ghana no akayen dada ne di kan pa fangobo petrobu and running on $119 per barrel. If I call Western Europe there and the petrol queues no crowd their chassis dada they see nara biere wo yase ha no bibia nkan okra no fangobo no ebeka ho na ye de Ghana no akan fangobo na kan na ye soldiers no so a wo unifield hoso bia koto bomb bia to ho yasi nipa 9 the prayer na ba ko de we prepare kese pa wo mo ye no operation em se na nansa and wo mo ye no operation inti asama wo ho no na kwami asama me dream ho minti ase yo edikan de inti o mo koto ahye Iran so no se o mo se Iran for no pese wo mo ye nuclear bomb nuclear bomb Ukraine tree mechanism.
There be me name ni tree. Topaya no shipa.
Super.
Could be a
Could you pa.
One person we nuclear bomb.
and now Oshia mine topai.
Aha.
Serious nuclear bomb.
Say ashim ama.
No say ran for person we nuclear bomb. Nti eno mo tu ahye wo so no. Na kwame no we hwe abakosam a oya tete kakra. Because Iran one nuclear program that started in 1957. 1957. And almost started Iran nuclear program. Almost as an America following the question America by the mid 1960s, no more training more than 4,000 Iranian scientists, nuclear scientists, were Iran, when the nuclear program. In fact, Iran nuclear program, na Sasiano, Amaya no more by America, Germany, and France, and no more na bebe in Fiduba Kuni, by 11 years. Afibia na Israel for say, oh, somebody be one tree can thing opening.
Nane bro for near day.
Come bro.
No me come bro. Bebe in Fiduba Kuni. Oh, na Israel for na say, oh, Iran is on the verge of producing a nuclear weapon. Verge.
Just say akaka crab. Open my fancy.
Aka tom ne bro.
11 years ago. Kwame.
Yeah.
11 years ago. Afibia on the verge. Now oh, on the verge in 11 years ago.
Oh, yes, we need to know. I'm a dinner yard.
There be who here.
Oh, yeah. It's not information here wrong. Okay. And then back to the veg.
Veg, you know, 11 years old, on the verge of producing a nuclear weapon. Now, Israel now, one share America for a in crimes one and attack Iran. One more nuclear weapons. Why?
No, dear, okay.
What you say? You will be that. Yes, I feel no more. And one will be the Dano. One cried, you enjoy atomic International Atomic Energy Agency. They are not party to the treaty. Until they are not subject to verification. But one more day, almost say, Ubia, near one year, be the Dano. Ubia, origin, what person near Bibiano. I see a name near Bombono.
I just thought tears here free say Crawford Bahu.
Yes, did you want me to say? I didn't want year be move be or the Muna nuclear plant, move be or Mumu the other day. But be person yen ya Muma yen be there. No
because you say Omamba baby no I'm the some money.
Master, my dream was mean to say.
That's my church room. I'm the best some money.
Now almost the end of the best and papa.
Aye.
Well, it's sad you can't be there. Makwami, and watching Papa Omukuni, Ayatola
Kameni.
Oh no, Anna, over the last 40 years, why not you say, oh my Iran for a nuclear weapon? In fact, only spiritual leader of Iran.
Yeah.
What issue no friend of fatwa? What would you mean?
Me cheaper.
Ayatollah issue fatwa say it's a crime against God to produce a nuclear weapon. And also and Iran phone to me and the nuclear weapon. Or no makokum. We also no pay nuclear weapon. What issue fatwa say it's a crime against God to build a nuclear weapon or no and no makokum. My dream one mean tiase. Oh, my dream one mean tiase. In any case, no. There was soon make a career trouble. Basa bisi Iran. basabasa si ho ɛyɛ Iranians no wɔn asekyerɛ mu nkɔ yie papa wɔn sikasɛm nkɔ yie wɔn currency no lose value wɔn nyinaa yɛ nokorɛ nya dia ɛyɛ nokorɛ trudo na amanfoɔ no bu afu wɔn ban paa sɛ na ɛyɛ baa ne sɛn wɔn ayɛ sikasɛm no ɛtɔ yo saa ɔho kwame ɛno no so Iran over the last a number of years sanctions ɛbi agu wɔn so wɔn ankasa fango no wɔn tu no wɔn kɔtɔ nkora na ɛkɔ yɛ asɛm sanctions no dɔso emu ɔhye na ɔde saa sanctions no gu aban biara so a bisi kasɛm ɛnkɔ yie ɔnam kyerɛ no but instead of blaming wɔn a de sanctions na akɔto Iran so no Iranfoɔ no sɛ wɔn aban ɛna wɔn nim nti wɔn yɛ demonstration ne ade ɛnu mu no basabasa baa ɛma nipa wuyɛ paa nipa bebree wuyɛ ayi demonstrators yi hyɛ aseɛ no wɔn ebinom kɔfrɛfrɛ wɔn mu a wɔn kun Iran security forces no paa kun bebree ɛma wɔn nso de ebufuo ne adeɛ tu hyɛ ayi demonstrators no so. Of course, demonstrators, everywhere in the world, people should have the right to demonstrate, and so on. But no, you go to Kasana, Donald Trump catch on so almost sabotage now oba. Omun kosu anjere omun demonstration no oba beboa Kwame.
Kwesi.
Donald Trump kwa boa Iranian citizens and more to omo ban. E dey in the sea. First few days na school dey ko bombo e. School no more bomb, about 100 people, children, dead. The Kumo. And why no Cocoboa? One more Cocoboa, one more movie. Learning, and then answer, and reporters beside Donald Trump said, "Nah, I didn't cry na Muko Bombu school." I said, "Oh, and America for a Bombu school." No. Iran for no ankasa na bombu school so na be ya America for be nya dimboni na mencha de andra BBC kwame we dey ko BBC for website be BBC for special investigations the topmost weapons expert around the world investigation andra no more results no buy results buy and say bomb by striking school hall Tomahawk missile. Israel phone use Tomahawk missile. Iran phone use Tomahawk missile. America phone go na Tomahawk missile. And the BBC conclusion they say, "Sa bombing na a bomb school man for
America for.
America for. BBC o na in America. BBC. America for na control sa bomb. Na bibi wo ho a ekɔ so a ɛsɛ yɛn Ghana for no yesua de wo mpa ɔho America for no wɔn military bases in many of the Gulf states, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, ne ade
Bahrain
nti ɛhɔ no ɛna wɔn plans wɔn yɛ to attack Iran ne ade na wɔn yɛ no ɛhɔ ɛna wɔn aircraft ne ade no efiri kɔ attack Iran. And I am for say, more animate here, then you are no. Now, some member crime America for a use basis in the attack here, and your basis in a legitimate target. Until you start here, Massa, if you have for money super, Gulf states, if you have for money super.
I know shit.
Baby, and then Dubai crowd here, and Ra, and one more air traffic, a chassis like a cracker. But plane ma. Because you want for you bomb seriously, one more bomb US targets. You want for say I money anu. You pemu boni, you person mu beku. Na nso mu territory ho na you free attack here. And the basis na mu territory ho na e be attack here na legitimate targets.
Sisi kwa.
Oh, Charlie, and then so be.
Because me no opinion yan tokwa. Esa asem hwe a me ntimi mo ni ntino. Ene baby opinion nefu e wo Kwesi Pratt dan chen ma ko bombe ho.
Nefu.
No, me dey can say interest.
Metaphorical.
Yeah.
But nefu different. When you open here na ntukwa. Opening no na kudie no a oni wo kunu. Oye no mimefu. What is it?
I say, sometimes say metaphorical. I mean, just say, oh, interest.
Oni wo kunu akudie no oye no mimefu. Is the one stop us akudie na oye no mimefu mu no a. Be kan wa.
Na nya Iran ya na ka say to wipe Israel off the world map. Anya Iran na.
What's it?
Anya Iran Korea na ka say and the Nipan also want nuclear weapons. Some cars a point be say on be prepare Israel if you world map.
They don't recognize the state of Israel.
Yes, and they said they will wipe it off the world map.
Yes, they don't recognize the state of Israel.
And he said, I will can't say, I say Iran didn't continue, baby, the on pen once. But as you said, they don't recognize the state of Israel. They threatened, said they will wipe Israel off the world map. Hey, you know, mean justify their coso. But not just say Iran and Kasano, on your better, sir.
Who be another page?
Which is?
Who called 1948 Balfour Declaration?
Question me niho. What's the enemy? Debbie Minko.
1948.
May have 2026 near Kwesi.
The Nakba committed against the Palestinian people in 1948. And none of this answer something in our by. Now, sir, Israel for Nusu, almost some more can say, Omo Iran soon transhosa. Rhetorics between the two countries and so on. Kwame Nani American say, Sisiano, Fakwaya Koduno, air fangobo, oil prices ne cost so much, said there is total alarm. And only near Donald Trump kind.
Yeah,
Donald Trump will say, send your bear fangobo no beba from no. Sanctions no more to Russia so because of Russia-Ukrainian war. Any sanctions need to send your bear Russia for between supply oil in order to bring down the price. I'm sure you get the implication. Russia for the Yama Russia any sanction through almost send your bear on between a ton or Mufango. Very interesting development. Meanwhile, Russia for can pain so with Iran. Russia and China, they have strongly condemned this war of aggression. Now, I thought that we're against international law. The TTN said, under UN conventions, you cannot declare a war against another state without UN Security Council approval. Any war be waged without UN Security Council approval is illegal under international law. Now, Oko America Hoswa, woman ran it to say, O man penny be a nihua, or what to me, which me declare war without the approval of Congress, including me, Donald Trump.
Why?
I was in your war.
Not adding. Now we had
a military operation. Was it a war? Because when you win and look on you war pet, says we tear camera.
Yeah.
And you also any war, near war, and any war cry. Now, an answer and a former CIA agent or evaluate the situation. Or can say, hey, it's a victory over Iran by bedding. Because one more boy, one more papa. Into immediate victory over Iran, a bedding. No, America for share a corner. Omoka said 3 days, no more. Within 3 days, no more. Omoni coffee so now almost there be 3 days in there.
Hemaso.
Into almost 1 week, one baby. After almost 1 week, no so and not there be basso. Almost 2 to 3 weeks. Last time I met you, almost 1 year September and one baby. And now, Donald Trump who said the base in the United States of America no a call America for no blue air phone. Inti oba no so omo di nkunim dada. Nya aka no yakitu abi. Inti in the next couple of days no won't be declare victory. He has to declare victory and walk away. Because when declare victory, you can't walk away. We declare victory and walk away. You understand? But Andra, revolutionary guys no way around the say omudi dia Donald Trump who can omudi adwuma woman will be decided when the war ends, not the US. As I'm so about and also Edika and he said Donald Trump and then Ansaka said Iranian Oman Penina Omokunu, Supreme Leader no Omokunu. Nia Baba said that 9 or no Donald Trump. I saw a home dream, so no power on penny. He has to be part of the decision, you know. You don't for not mine. I know Makofa Papayaba, Niba, Makofa Nibaba. And no, sending answer Donald Trump can send you Omodina Bano on penny so. Na Nimfisha or inexperienced and so on. Kwame, a bad is saying on my penny, another mind, the penny, deciding who should be the head of state of another country.
And that's also one pay.
Kwame,
yes, there, Obitimi or Rokawa or Rafa Betty. Sorry.
And can in no more you, but no more Yesuma. You be too Kwame Nkrumah say no more Shase, but Omu Doji, Omo new Omani Musa. You be too Patrice Lumumba, no more Shase, Omo new Omani. You be too Salvador Allende, Ewo Chile, Omo Shase, Omo new Omani. You be too Chris Hani, South Africa, Omo Shase, Omo new Omani. After the Charlie, Omo to Max naturally, say Philippa Omoba. Yampel, you be too. Yes, you who kakra. Na opening una ubehu. 1945, yes, you call Second World War, and I'm a boy. 1945, Second World War, no, Amama he, and na Wamoka Hopa, Yeko. That's your friend World War. So, when you courses here, now the alignment of forces are. You're in the Third World War. Because idea you see Russian intelligence and Chinese intelligence and Omobua Iran are Omoya targeting and so on. Meboa. We hear America and Israel with the assistance of other countries and so we are Anya Crown Amama be a drone one way or the other. Now BBC see Spain, Kwame.
Yes.
And also my name say BBC Spain. Spain before. Spain are buying. And almost near Donald Trump here no almost for us. It's one money America agreement say one more military bases be or one more America for no be use one more military base no and fan ko attack Iran. Donald Trump say honey. Donald Trump says Spain for no nyansa pa but one more penny for no leaders ni yankwase for one more ring. Na one more pinio or no ya na adwene so be use base no wa be use base no mo ye ni on be. Can you imagine it? Or no an ally, you know, Spain here an ally of the United States of America. Also no one pinio one pinio be ye ni ope. We are ko use one base no dia ko bomb Iran, one pa one ko hell. No more penny for also one penny for red Jimmy pa. Hey. Asem
Kwesi, me monopoto na
Yes,
me
sir.
kweti na into effects on Ghana titru oil.
the economy.
And so
Ghana
titru oil and then long term your economy. Now
you
interestingly,
feel.
yeah,
Yeah, the Sudan.
Yeah, soldier for Lebanon.
Middle East.
yes.
We have a duty to protect them, to take strong measures to protect our soldiers. Ebinom si ye nimi ni awokoto sa tupai no, ni tupai po. We are not shitting tupai. Ghana for prepare womu residents ashishina the media based on history na the media yoyo Bamenka. Ye hunu yoyo ya. Ese say enimi di papa ese e tru omo so ye pa untumi ko bombu innocent Ghanaian soldiers. Na mfa hun di free sa. Esa obi ebe fire so just ye mbu ye onem che. Whoever is responsible must bear some consequences.
Interesting feedback on the Tomahawk missiles. No, US when they develop here.
Yeah.
But interestingly, UK for so you should be paying.
Yeah, but UK is not involved in the war.
Now, they can say, oh, can or say the US is the one who's known to do that. Now, interestingly, Australia and Japan have also signed on. So much homo baby. I find it curious. Yes, Australia they signed up for 200. Wow. Japan also almost super baby. But interestingly, baby a Bombay school no. Say yes, school no was part. It used to be in the same compound with IRGC Islamic Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Near it. Yeah. At a point they were sharing a war crime and warning off. It even though the thing said no you see as a decoy, but unfortunately, you know, and Kolano Saka Kuka. It's sad, eh?
But what can BBC report? Some catch us.
No, me go through here. He said, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was happy.
Okay.
My member house na mko peninsula. Sa topic u jama kwesi e fi be 2 p.m.
No correct.
Who say if you know the America 1948?
You.
No, the man be say ko Spain. Enche ke be Venezuela.
It is there welcome amwekua de na ye ngatenkwan. What when we see him? Samwekua adio enkate.
Di e woni di eni.
Ti wo de ye ngatenkwan o wona busi e bonko ba bia. Enti ya da say minchia wona minchia prof na Uncle Kwesi so na tiefo. Akwa be. On say asema be I say besepa ne konua aban o. Because oya suro ya ne bini na Uncle Kwesi kasa no okofa mra America for training Iran for na asema be metem kan no say we training once 1 year then, and what was the purpose?
Akudiara
against the so-called America for one perceived enemy at that time, Iraq for. And the Bible crowd so can say na Russia for the possibility no. So we training one said that Chibiano will be to me use one and yet here one perceived enemies.
Yeah.
Good. At that time and also there Iran for also there. No one should want any J. Sa America for about 1 mwem. Na ukofa oseboba befie. Na obetrini na mane mojadam ria. Eda woni fie na watu kwangan.
Obechiro mari.
Obewe wo ma. Ebisi wododu ha ya sa obekaya. Ma maybe on the nkraman gufie. Ena dachi dano opie no wa mankraman na duan no ja wona ne ma. Okraman na wi abofra ba ko.
Ayesh.
Wonge tie no menim so wo bese no message ni date no. Ododu ha ya. Yes. Buy na 4 years boy watete wo no. Enti Iran for any America for ni Israel for in 7 ebini na oka sembi Iran for the Kotu and say me some time ago. The IRGC, that is the Islamic
Revolutionary Guard Corps.
Good. Was the T said Israel will be wiped out in major attacks at the right time.
IRGC na kaza.
Wong no kasa quotation in tell the masha da kona na me kire wo ha. Na ma Israel for do so da wo so. Ama won so won ani aba wo so say menyawo ameye wo de matia na ma da ho so na osono ana osono anyam tokwa ensensan na wo fomo no won na be hu amane yenga ye ni apo den ni yen ya ho den nyina so yen san tokwa we fa US Iran and Israel for nyina idea for ni ade yang ni ye bere say petrol we asem won say dey na wotwi discussion on radio so obi esuro
ya radio pe ya chef na nyina
you chef na obi esuro ninti petrol ko yan ana within a week look at a week from Saturday to Saturday na petrol na rise to $106 or $19
but abafem bio
you so say am say at least around 86 Brent no 90 good. Oh said yet no. These are the problem na issues na wo no. Na ne krakra. E denti da masani emeyaba. June 2025.
Yeah.
America foko bombe Iran. Donald Trump yi.
Kwesi Pratt Adam for.
You. No nga sema what they call bombe kuro na nyina na say Iran for still nuclear facilities be a would develop. Nuclear you know. Inti woko bombe kuro no ye Natas. And Fordo and Ishfan. I mean nim said ya yes and we use submarine launched cruise and what yes I don't know na bombs akesi amobobo bodin ebi ka ho me small boy bi wo fi on ne bomba da ni je hu ani B2 or B52 and na ni je hu senhwe
na B52 e plane no
plane say bomb yes on na dwumo ya ne on ne bomb no kura no
B52 bomber
yes ade o de to a mumu amuti kuro no na meto ho kura wo kura tete wo and wo koye sa de ye June last year na obia anka won hwe well said the identity no obia anka won hwe because once one report they say microphone developers are the bia wo ko America for attack that is a nuclear weapon.
I just don't know what kind about Iraq. Weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, Gaddafi.
Omuku 2 million. Nipa 2 million. Omuku nipa 2 million. We say weapons of mass destruction.
Nipa 2 million. I know Libya. What about Libya?
I don't know. Libya, Gaddafi. Now, the other kind of say. The Emma Sanyama in Akos on the say, and I'm a kind of yes, Roya. Iran for Sama Wakatre Israel for Nama also idea for no one other also. So Bakaya October 7th attacked because against Israel for Emma Bufra, ya wanna take what train call Hamas. Israel for the idea for believe we say. Iran for the man on drones and what yes I do man.
Yeah, what can I say?
Yes, we believe.
Opening mean no. Say Israel for they want to control all of the Middle East. Say say Gulf states near Benin assassin your media. Until they say. They say
it make say oh yes Roya no will be abrado. Until Ama and on the crown account and now men who can say on say a nipa was a real season. We drones a contocao pass or may attack you both robots any real in Iran. So we are say one security expert no and some are working
just one way ding
a feed up by for in free mu now on no bet to be the drones not by drone buy no a toy
near meeting name one what's drone be na
what's why they
drone be
okay
na we launch drone na inti one launch ba sa location everybody say drone no now your attempts so be bomb na if I start chim
no be alpha baby
it begins to multiply
oh okay
inti one so bomb with drone and eba we attempt to say over tracking the pair no start to multiply inti if you say one no name watch be
10
na ni na so ba
so
I was Iranians in the ubi
you was one no it
wo din bia friend me refi
no kware na I say I'm na Israel for don so no won so develop yes iron dome I was what the protect one kuro
but no kra bebre ya
etom wo wuram Iran for the penetrate because of nearma way nyina no na entokwa wi koso na ekoso saaro yenuanom Hezbollah for so de wo ho begem nearma Ghana for ne de megu so baso ne dio yenuanom Lebanon wo de wo ho begem Hezbollah for wo de wo ho begem na nearma according to report na yen saka no say nearma sa bombo no Israel for no kotowe anga Kwesi dey also ni pet way don dey good niema Israel for koto sa bombo no to Ghana for dem bi koka Ghana for headquarters ni say Hezbollah for no a pinchy camp closer to Ghana battalion no
I was southern Lebanon.
I was said blue line
Blue line.
go quite closer na me problem is say who Israel is who nemre technology a develop no so machines you can locate Hezbollah
Intiana now the frying.
adani na what they be frying. That is the problem because you could have easily identified and we were able to identify some normal pinchy closer to
so we call last year to find the explanation. You go last year. Last year Israel forecast said won't pay United Nations peacekeeping force to be and we moving up. We want free war on
attack one
last year.
And the answer nyina akika ka ho ebuba what was said into one about the pinchy camp and now closer to Ghana battalion headquarters what are you supposed to do? They say memory technology and Israel have that ammunition, they have that power, they have the forces, they have the mighty that whatever it is to launch and go and take them off. Why do you have to go to the stairs and be blasting Ghana for so said yet no and I call show Ghana headquarters in Crawford ammunition go so tear so any back one not THM say my bullet my everything is gone.
My rounds.
Yes. You see, it near Israel for no year no one should do baby our tra Iran for so tra America for so tra. Na say ni Yehudi ya dey some bodo black army because yenga ye woman ye na emprempren ya me na o ka say ye da Nyankopon ase say yen asrafo no at least won kwa no baby a na ewo no afi danger nim atumi aba normal won normalize wo mama ye na hwebonka ya wo ko wura amun enye ahometewa enkokisi betumi apu awia eya ahometewa biribi na kokai do so na ye da nyame ase afei statement no ba ko a ewo ma midi hu for soldier military Ghana forces.
Yeah.
Statement no issue no baby woman mantias ye because a military is well prepared for certain.
Oh, but it beats me up for us.
And no black woman soldier ni waduma ne dem black woman we are journey.
Yeah.
We are broadcast journalist.
Yeah.
Now what we waduma ne dem
Medmane de Urubo ya.
Anything soldier ni aduma ne dem what they work up warfield.
Onim senka odwira ya fanase
Inka odwira fa won't okay Ije betu bi afaro
Yo
no statement betu bi afaro but me statement na menti ase na Ghana Armed Forces issue no o say soldier funi bi are traumatized. That is my problem. Traumatized.
And yes down.
Yes.
Ohode so oko
you
Bebreba with various psychological problems. Bebre
Kwame
itinu ohode that's why trauma didn't start this.
Why did you brought that in our statement?
And can it watch no and it statement now America.
I know America was reality no
Matthew was
and now we are told you class now I rob the tube also now who will be now mass man. Oh man,
ain't he honor mini wafa question opinion adwuma.
Yes.
Senka communication what sheni Matthew was
so it as next time we share no one is a in film because soldier no be any say soldier need the adwuma na
yo
enti etuo toa etwere oberema
yo
traumatized no and into the omo psychologist in ade wo ho
I don't question else
you are well prepared into that state and next time omo hwe sa ho ni ye na won hwe say eno won find discouraging if foreign affairs ministry and o man no atumi atu anamon we nye ade a wode won ano bekeka no won ajai wo make sure say onipa say ya hu say Israel for na to we yanga ye meme de Israel me pe won asem anka Kwesi di Iran for nso asem South Asia, me so be Israel and America for asem.
Into Obiana de.
Obiana de. Nanso so nipa ne ye bone a mama yen kan yen fam to be da. Was asem bone nti no nipa obia woni din.
Yo.
Asem bone. Nti yema foreign affairs ministry no and any minister and penum for Ghana and penum for what can be ye no. Ye make sure say ye be pursue answer we na ye mfa yen soldier fo and yen asra fo a 1 year bone. Wuni obi na ekun ena mema be ye ntam ginafo na fe de mo pese mo campaign na kire so opatafo di abad
send how come because what's opatafo kra je twer
eno ni o na fe de mo pese mo dan mo tuduru ni ade egu ye nso no won hwe na wo ma biribia ntombo bra kwa me
yo
kakra bi na me de asi America fo nso Owusu canon ayi bi a yenye careful Donald Trump who say within a week no ma evacuating about 24 to 25,000 American citizens if you Middle East. Yes, they've evacuated them. And they are still doing it. And Donald Trump know the reason now Okacha is Okoto Bibi Nra me bo modern say me to me actual at war. I say oh man who baby
ain't you origin Crawford nephew?
Oh you name Crawford nephew. Now on I say war no are completed. Almost completed.
Hmm.
Eye nyansakasa no waka no. Yenye careful. So what I say almost completed. Or evacuating in Crawford. Okacha also mama kwan efei oil move from Strait
of Hormuz.
Hormuz, yeah. Obama vessels are protected. Military vessels are protected. When we cover oil no, any other no. Or reconnachi because now I expect to say Iran of food to me, I attack Americans. One friends, you know.
Yeah.
No, they never anticipated that. Now, what is their plan B? Plan B is let's evacuate our people. Let's go into full force. Because I B-52 ya can. When you say jet, you know. Eba ukroma, radar no. Ebeduwa uhuni say adoma. Look at that size.
So I don't know super.
A super, but to be doing a radar no sooner than adoma.
Just how no design.
Sir, eti yenye careful, yenye penenfo MP mebo edoji abaso, and an penenfo. Young modern say this short time na abalo, you bet to me young fuel, more from saying storage, you know.
Yeah.
You bet to me a short kwanga ye be faso.
What say you were between 5 and 7
5
weeks?
you will now so yenye bika one. Eye young folk can be said within a week 2 weeks. Young folk can be able to me a store and more storage. Now you to me the answer at to near maybe young said Dangote a produce oil Africa, Nigeria, and then you kick a camo. Yes, young pen for minimum some day near to Tukwemo. Young said yes, you been a buffer. You been a year now. In case say, send ya who kind of Kwesi, Uncle Kwesi, now damn free. The tell faso na okostatia Israel for no say nyadia won ajai because one walk in Israel phone no was sign Hezbollah for
Netanyahu see on Trump on yadu.
You see
Trump say the war is coming to an end. Netanyahu see baby.
Onya na twene kura here enti moma ye hwe na empenofo eniema a wode tutu gwema ye because they say Trump no watra apoetoy utunufu yenye say afutu bia ni wa de bema no ne wasi ne bo so obeye no because wako baabi say the anka kwezi wako Venezuela wako ha obi anka no hwe nti wenu ni main eyi ni say opeso o eliminate sankrofo not oma another regime ebe take over ewo Israel Iran and nebema na kuma to yem no hu say Israel so yes ono so ne kuma beto ne yem because of say ne nkrofo ebenya protection obi am to be me attack won me wipe him off nti be dance me fancy here
I mean say okwa soldier for asem no wakwa kan toko baby bebre me nyankra ebro be 15 ebi wa ha
okay
and everybody is describing PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. What's the main countries of Paucho?
Oh, the
PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder.
Okay.
What's the soldier for work akumba wenyan papa. Now, because I should refer you to the US. Some of these things have been used in movies to depict how they get traumatized when they leave the battlefield. And I'm so. In America, say one tiasi o starting.
Yes.
But also baby, after one can say a statement. Now we can say so you didn't can man. Anyway, Obi has to tell him about to read about PTSD. Well, I've told him, and we'll move on beyond that. And then Obi should say, what's say? Iran and Israel were not enemies until the Ayatollahs rode into town in 1979. Okay, that's another one.
It's true.
It's wrong.
Because
the Shah of Iran,
was a friend of America. And a friend of Israel.
Okay.
The revolution, the Islamic revolution, the Shah of Iran was a friend of America, but he was an American agent.
Obviously, say Iran's problem started with the British MI6, an American CIA engineered coup in 1953.
That is also true.
Mossadegh, is that the name?
Yeah.
Mossadegh was a progressive prime minister.
He was a socialist, actually.
Who instituted many reforms like social security, land reforms, etc. He drew the anger of Winston Churchill when he nationalized the Iranian oil industry. Read the history of British Petroleum BP.
Fantastic.
When Mossadegh was deposed, the Americans installed the Shah, who became repressive until the Ayatollahs deposed and replaced him in 1979.
True.
Assembly at the Canon. Meka we nya na makai.
Sa mesesai.
Okwatu so bi ni obi ko a. Bisa sa na no den si.
Pepe. Na come in them mahanka mahame ho. Oh, because lecture ma betie.
Yes.
Free anuanum hoi. Zabe afi na nka me kokai ni nyina nka mebre.
Bro, ba.
Oh, asempa na me kano.
Yes.
The obi ade no ose. Ayi ne awasoba ese catch. Ne ma Uncle Kwesi nim fa baby a okay minim.
David.
Yes. Enti we kra nka be kra san kai se mitimi pon yo. But come here, yam hwe ne ma bi ye.
Mpacho you 1 minute answer now be haba no. Minia ba kwa eja ina soja former. I say Kwame, PTSD is real both here and everywhere. We may not have noticed it as children, but when our fathers came back from peacekeeping in that same Lebanon area, they were changed kakrao. This was in the 70s and early 80s when mental, emotional and psychological health in Ghana was unheard of, or at best a luxury. Anyway, Papa Kwakwe, you have a point. Anyway, ni susa inti biana.
That time you know na men so me wo hobio. At least those my problem is the statement.
Yeah. Yes. No, now you've clarified it. Yes. You know, now you've clarified it, and that is Obiso say Mimbisa say I'll say tell him he's a barracks boy, he's forgiven. Or say it is only the child of an idle civilian who can talk like he's talking. It will carry tell him he's a barracks boy, so he's forgiven. But Obisa Mimbisa say Israel need any more Bible, no. And when you I say no. I say the Israel in the Bible, is it the same Israel? Well.
Israel we know. Israel no. The Zionist movement in the T, sir Israel.
Well.
I'm sure you are aware of that.
Yes, they have their own.
Those who actually
they don't believe Christ or God.
They are atheists.
Kwesi, take one blow from this guy. Why?
Yeah.
Or say, when Kwesi Pratt is talking about foreign lands and history, I like it. I learn a lot. At least Nanado and MPP will rest. Kwesi more fire. Who did I say about this? We are just MPP. About this, I say. I say I don't know Ocean here. So MPP Nanado the
Come me bonko for bidding.
Pacho you.
Pacho Penny. Okay. He says Zionist movement. Opa check it. the leaders were atheists. They didn't even believe in God. Until they claim, say, it's a promised land from God near them. If you don't believe in God, how does he give you land?
Come here. Netanyahu.
Yeah. Benjamin Netanyahu.
Okay. Trump.
Donald, the J.
And Mikrob Niano. Moscow Niano.
Putin. Kwesi Pratt Chiba.
Otis uncle for me and saying, dear. Now, say, one point, nature say, one so. Well, Nema or Muye Bia, I say, and Tokwasem be a womb. We in Tokwa if you are, or Modia Neo Mudian until we in Tokwan flew an hour how. But penny pa or having a Trump. Okay,
but Putin so hard, you know.
So Putin, dear no, baby, I or the father yet. The man temo. Yeah, and the man temo. And why, yes, Yam Potamo had dear.
Minioga.
Miana Mioga. But Putin, dear no. Sure, and no matter no.
All right, so that is it. Inti enkomono ene yako akwakuti ediabana. Mama minka bibi kakra emfamfa for a while now ni but who say electricity bill, in fact air trendy on social media for a while now ni but who say electricity bill air trendy social media na nina hawa ene okoto lighter within a twinkle of an eye na chese nina apaja jedem ase bi nchese issue na chese asase ebubo nani abunya MPP se ye ka omo di yebedu sambre we ya ma memo background memo flashback to abi muka is 2023 2024 na every month bia ye to light muka yes be sure pass we will follow Ghana politics a channel follow Ghana and sema channel okay sa assembly making na every month bia mo to light him any water bill mo ye light kwa nina it was part of the IMF arrangement bra MPP aban edi Ghana ko wura mu na omoma sa hihye no ebayo and because of say MPP aban mismanage nema because of say MPP aban timi amtoto nema yie because of say MPP aban misfunde nema misplace nema wo krom ha na sika bi nugu fa ba bi nti no oman ne de ka Moka is 2025 yewu John Mahama ekutua ewe bond about $300 and something billion. Moka it was part of say a dollar rate in a form. We can't be asem so. Ene dunso ye ye hu nyina no. Na nka sebi nka yebi hu ne kese kra aye chense. Na nka yebi hu ne kese. Moka is yewu John Mahama last year 2025 omaye di yedi wansi di bika petrol or the two petrol so full also that is the levy for no kasi you do so levy abusi saa one cd levy we na aboa ye kakra ama ye tutu AYAKA bi eni sabre ye didi ye ho na omo fix niema na ama sambe light enka let me tell you enka light bo escalate enka it will be the thing of adia ebe history because MPP for tenase planning who say omu fira ban mu na nyede NDC for beba and NDC for so de omu de target omu a betimi akontem dun so they sat down and plan about doing so they will make sure say Ghana immediately NDC takes over now they are going to experience heavy doing so and that doing so it will be a signature to NDC for nanti omukan baby ebeden betimi akontentem abusia eti MPP for tenase a planning say they will mismanage our energy system muka say jonjina po bae obeka che Ghana for say Ghana ye kebus bi ayira meters bi ma ayira mokayo MPP fo ye fa kwahye baby ano mo de ye frakadam ewi akire mo ko hu ye no na kyese mo de aye de mo pa wi abusua yi saa du nso ye hu ni sisi eye MPP fo mo nyemo mo ye ye na mo sa me hu saa du nso we but no kwasem ni se ye wura John Mahama atoro boase ye wura John Mahama aye na adwen so obey de obehye enema ama Ghana saa du nso no ebe thing of the past enti abusuafo obi anka da komanto ne yam na ye mompai de enum nso twa ope se be ya electricity tariffs be ko fomenti no me mompai na aban wo ye nya gidi ewo ne mo isanse ye radwo mahama ne ba wa bai oba apidimpa eja to no se bi anya ahonya onti se ye wura bi oba so ko ya se bi ene obo ne din na ye boachi bidin but owura dwo mahama de ni abede a obeso hyehyɛ oman no na oman ni gya ne nan so na dan kɔma bi no ye bom omom bedi oman Ghana so sebi ye bom di mpa a ɔno nso de din abata ho abusua kyerɛ wadwe wɔ comment section nim na ma menhu obema me thumbs up na obe like na wa share na foforo anya bi ahwe media no meka makra bye bye.